Got it now. Sorry. Y'all telling me it's been a rough morning. But now we're going to do the Kids Impossible question. All right, you guys, y'all know what it means. It is time for the Kids Impossible question. All right, brought to you by Brick and Bread in downtown Broken Bow and Sloppy Pops. And that's actually what you're going to win today, folks. Kids, you're going to win a gift card of your choice for Brick and Bread or Sloppy Pops. So, y'all ready to get this thing going? You'll know the number 584-3388. That's the number to call if you guys, kids, think you know the answer to this question. You're back at school now. Hopefully, you're ready to call. You're ready to answer the question because we got the cool prizes for you this morning, and we got to have a winner. So let's see here. Here's your question. 70% of kids say they do this at least once a day when no one is looking. What is it? About 70% of kids say they do this once a day when no one is looking. What is it? What is it that you kids are doing? All right. Good morning. What's your answer? It is not stick your tongue out. Try again. Thank you. All right. Stick your tongue out. That's a good one, though. It's kind of close. Okay. It's kind of close. Good morning. What's your answer? It's not pick your nose. Try again. All right, about 70% of kids say they do this at least once a day when no one is looking. What is it? What is it that kids are doing once a day when no one is looking? All right, there's Fredo. All right, kids, give us a call if you think you know the answer. Here we go. Good morning. What's your answer? What was your answer? Oh, no, it's not cuss. Try again. All right, good morning, Alfredo. Joining us this morning. We got the Kids Impossible question going on right now. So, what is the answer? 70% of kids say they do this at least once a day when no one is looking. What is it? Let's see. Good morning. What's your answer? Nope, it is not the middle finger. Try again. Okay, it's not anything that's bad. It's not anything that's bad. I expect it to be bad too, but it's not. Good morning. What's your answer? What was that? It is not two. That's a great answer. Try again. Okay. So 70% of kids say they do this at least once a day when no one is looking. Sometimes I do it too. I bet Alfredo does it too. Good morning. What's your answer? Y'all do that. That is not the answer. Try again. We say 6, 7. That was funny. I like that. So this is something that you would do, like I said, when no one is looking. So you're by yourself. And I feel like I need to give you guys a hint. Do I need to give you a hint? I think I will. So your hint is you're in the bathroom probably most of the time when you do this. You could do it in other places. Good morning. What's your answer? It's not pick a wedgie. Try again. Good morning. What's your answer? You make funny faces where? But where? In the mirror. All right. Who do we have on the phone? Gracie. All right, Gracie. You are a winner today. Congratulations. Thanks for calling in. All right. Thank you. Bye bye. All right. That was fun. Make funny faces in the mirror. How many people do that? 70% of kids. I do that sometimes. Make a funny face.
Most of my head sometimes it's like So something's feeling off today, and I'm just sitting in the mirror, just like I don't know what it
Make a
is.
face at yourself. I
To
think
myself.
that's cool. You should definitely make a face at yourself. All right. How you doing this morning, Alfredo?
I'm doing well.
All right. Let's see. Today is March the 26th. 26th. My bad. It is Thursday. Let's see what today is. It's Epilepsy Awareness Day, National Nougat Day, ooh, National Spinach Day, and National Equal Pay Day. Okay, that's cool. All right. Well, we can celebrate some of those. I'm not sure of nougat. Is that like National Spinach Day?
Not really feeling any nougat.
Well, it's candy. So it's like whipped egg whites, and you add honey or sugar, roasted nuts. Sometimes it's called candied fruit. Some say nougat has been a sweet treat since ancient Rome, enjoyed both as candy or on its own, paired with chocolate or other flavor. So, all right. Somebody go out and have some nougat today. Well, Gracie did win again. She did a great job too. I had to help her a little bit there. I think she meant what it was. That's good. I'm glad that we got that going. All right, we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with some Laney J. We'll be right back. I have good morning, everyone. Sorry, you guys. I have no prep today. None.
Honestly, I didn't see it take very much time. Didn't know.
Yeah, no prep at all. But it's okay. Are you all right?
Yeah, no, it's just still the dry. That's about it today.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Nose is 100%. Hopefully it doesn't get windy. Just hate that feeling of a runny nose.
Yes, I get it. I'm going to move this over. Man, what a day.
Where are we not on the actual radio, or are we on?
We are. You don't have school today?
No, I do. I just don't have first time.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes, it's much better. I don't have to worry about it. We add it's extra time off just to either
Yeah,
sleep
you
in
do.
or
I'm gonna put some music in. I'll be right back.
it was good.
Hey, you guys, we're like just getting started. We got here. All right. You want to find a friend who's interested in your daily anecdotes. Okay. You could have came. Man, y'all had some good answers on there. Good morning, Stephen Carter. Tell your wife he's underage. Somebody call him a cutie and a cutie. You know, he's also sweet too. He's a good kid. He's a good kid for him. Were you going to college, OU?
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes. So then next Thursday, April 2nd, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be my birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday?
Yeah, not this Thursday. Next.
Right. Cool. Alfredo's birthday is next week.
Yeah. What I need to do. If you guess is on and you'll need someone, for back for the going to another.
No. But you are more than welcome. Good, Amber. How are you? Eunice. I love that name. I've only heard it one other time. Good morning, Michael Blue. And Russell. And is that Crew? CS, Ardo. Got my coffee all over my hand. I'm telling y'all, it's been a morning. The air conditioner is messed up at the transmitter. So, best country 106. We are back. Laney J and Alfredo bringing you the morning show this morning. Good morning, Alfredo.
Good morning, Laney J.
All right. So, we're just hanging out here, just trying to get her done like the way it's supposed to be. But we know Jay's not here. Nothing's going to work for him. I don't know. Maybe he caused some issues before he left.
Who knows?
So that way we would have to deal with it. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, all right. You know, congratulations to Stephen for being a grandpa again. Theodore Henry Carter was born yesterday evening. What a day. I like it. Pretty cool name. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, Alfredo. Everyone in the chat, everyone in Radio Land. Like I said, it's March 26th. What a great day. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We're glad y'all could be with us this morning. And now it's time for Laney J's Lowdown, as heard on Laney J. Here's the deal. One influencer was left reeling after having a tattoo removal session. She said that it was pretty gross. She has like 800,000 followers on TikTok. So she was telling everyone how bad it was. This was her third tattoo removal session. She told the tech that she wanted to amp up the laser treatment. And the tattoo was on the back of her leg. She has a high pain tolerance. Since she got home, the area felt a little hot. She looked down and her skin had actually started to bubble up. It does look pretty gross. It's a massive blister that's formed on the back of her knee, and it had like a greenish brownish liquid in it. I'm quite sure that part of that was probably the ink that they were trying to what they do. It's just I'm not sure. Different people do it different. There's a couple different ways you could have a tattoo removed, but the best way to do that is to just not get that tattoo of someone's name or their initials. Don't get it. If you ever get a tattoo, Alfredo, don't do
Yeah.
that. Don't do it. I'm telling you guys, just don't do it. Don't get something that you think you regret. But which I know sometimes you don't ever really know. At time when you get older, you're like, ugh. Well, cover it up instead of having it removed. That's probably the easiest way. You shouldn't have it amped up so you could just get that blister on your skin. That's right. Get it covered up. I'm with you, Charlotte. Let's just get it covered up. All right. And Gypsy Rose is in trouble again. She's been making jokes about why she went to prison. Do you know who that is?
Yes, I've seen it.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of get what she did, you know, but they're really mad her about some things that she said. So Gypsy Rose might be in trouble again. Do you have allergies, Alfredo?
I think so. I haven't been trying to know what I'm allergic to yet, but so
Well,
far,
I was going to say you would know if you were allergic to pollen because that stuff keeps coming. You know what I mean? But seasonal allergies are really tough right now. So you guys just make sure you take care of yourself. Because they're pretty bad. All right. So you get to be out of school first hour.
yes.
That seems fun. You know what I mean? I remember I left school early. Like I would get out of school at like 11:10. Of course, I went to work whenever I got out. So
Yeah, I get at around 12:50, but by then I just head over here and do my job as well. So that counts for something.
that's right, it does. I mean, that's what I did. I enjoyed it. Technically, I had 3 classes
Oh,
my senior year, and then I got out. Like junior year, I went to Votech in the afternoon, and that was fun. Or did I go in the morning? No, I went in the afternoon because I'd be trying to skip. Yeah, don't skip school either. All right, let's see. It's 25 minutes until 8 o'clock. You guys know we got your impossible question coming up. I want y'all to tell me where you think Jay is headed today. Some of you might know, but if you're a local and you know where he is headed today, if you are not a local, don't be telling the locals where he's at. Does anybody remember where he was going? Who can answer that correctly for me this morning? I would like to know if you guys can answer me. All right. I need to find my little. Let me see if I can find it. Ew, get out of here. Why ain't you working? Doo-doo-doo. All right. What's everybody doing today? Anybody got any big plans? You got any big? Oh, you got to go to school.
uh, yeah, school. Then after that, just got to get the camera ready for today's baseball game.
Oh, you're taking pictures today?
Yes.
Is the game here?
Mhm.
That's going to be fun.
Yes.
You know, I think you're going to have a good time with that.
Oh, yeah, no, it's always a good time just because I'm friendly with all the coaches and players, so
Yeah.
it's easy to just be back in the pictures. It's really hard. Just remember, this get in the way of like me trying to frame the picture.
Yes.
So that's but it's my first year doing big pictures, so it's just open for me.
I think that's cool. And the pictures that you've been posting on Facebook, if you guys haven't seen that, it's called Fredo's Lens, and it's really cool. I think it's neat. I love the picture that you posted yesterday. Um, Everyone was in a ring. It was a prayer ring.
Yes.
They were praying before, and that's just, I love that. I think it's awesome.
Yes, of course. I just noticed that like whenever the first they start doing it, it's just like it's crazy how some people can just like just each other. They put their differences aside altogether at once and just meet together in a circle and just say a prayer for everyone.
That's what I'm
Just
talking about.
everyone's saying all that, and it was just like this has to be the on camera.
Yeah. No, you were right on about that. You were right about that because um, it's awesome to see the kids like that and the coaches leading with that. And I know sometimes the kids lead too, so it's great. Yeah, it was a great photo, wasn't it? It was. Um, I love that. It was neat. I'm glad you do that because you do take awesome photos.
Thank you.
You took all of our photos for the chamber banquet. Man, you did a really good job.
sort of a different environment with the camera. We used to see a lot of like doing action shots from like sports and all that, like football, basketball, baseball. But this was just like you just had to go up to people, like ask them if they wanted a picture and all that. It's like with sports, they're kind of in the middle of playing right now, so you can't ask them to take a picture.
You just do it.
You just do it.
Yeah,
Simply. So
every time I try to catch it, sound funny, sound funny. Every time I try to catch a someone moving, it's blurry. It's horrible. You just get that photo, and it's good. It turns out wonderful.
yeah, no. Thanks to the help of my school, me that like if you have a higher, it should be easier to like avoid what that is called motion blur, and that yes, that is it's one of the worst things you can get in a photo, just because like you can't edit that out at all.
Right. Yeah, see, I didn't even know. I had
Yes.
no idea. You guys, don't forget about the All American Rodeo coming to Globe Life Field May 22nd and 23rd. Your performers Friday night is Midland. Your headliner Saturday night is Chris Young. We will be giving tickets away for that probably in May when it gets closer to the time. But if you guys would like to purchase some tickets now, you can go to globelifefield.com/American. That's right. It's the American Rodeo Championship weekend. That is going to be fun. All right, what's wrong? It doesn't sound right. So, all right, you guys, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna play this for you real quick. That's my song. That's my "Where in the World is Jay Lindley" song. You guys know where he's at. If you do, let me know. Um, where in the world is Jay Lindley song? Is that YouTube or Facebook?
It's turning right now.
It sounds okay. How do we sound? What is it? What is it that sounds better, you guys? So I don't know, but you know what part of it is that sounds better. All right, that's all me on.
Sounds clear now. Actually,
No, I didn't do anything. Does it sound better, you guys? All right, it's live radio. Now, like I said, we did have some issues when we were off the air. So we had some air conditioner issues. Hopefully, we'll get this fixed this morning. So, all right, listen, you guys, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. We've got your impossible question coming up here in a few minutes as well. You're on Best Country 106 with Jay and Laney J Live and Alfredo. All right, you guys keep telling me to flip the camera. I don't know how. You want to look outside? That wasn't. I tried. There's a mirror option. Okay. Um. All right, hang on, you guys. Settings. Where is that? Do y'all know where it's at? Do you know, Fredo?
I'm gonna be able to take those last night. And I'll be like one of those like looks like a reverse truck.
We are flipped around now. See? It's right. That as far as I can see. You see what I mean? It looks, I mean, you can read the signs, right? No, I guess not. They said there's a mirror option. And flipping the camera is for to flip it that way.
But their video are money, so that's off.
Turn one off.
The green one that's already on. That's
Is that right?
your first thing.
Okay, yeah, it's right now. Okay. Thank you, Fredo. I mean, obviously, I didn't know what was going on. Now, Russell from Idabel to Brokovo going through town. What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? I mind being the guy with the girl. We're going to take it back for y'all for a minute. Are we okay, you guys? Okay, Brooke, I got you now. We are not at 100% power because we are having some issues up there. So I was trying to keep the heat down. Thank you, Brooke. I appreciate you. Y'all, I was not prepared. I don't have any crap because I went into the transmitter. Does anybody call you Alfredo sauce?
Yes.
Okay. See, someone calls him that.
Off the top of my head.
That's what someone said. I really want to call him Alfredo sauce.
It's no problem at all.
Look, he's okay with it. What a good kid. I'd have told you to move around. You can still hear the music in the background. I know. I left it on there. It'll be all right. Everybody needs to hear about some top fitting jeans. Saucy. Renee said they want to call you saucy.
I haven't heard that one.
Saucy. I'm all right with that idea. Hey, saucy is saucy.
Saucy intern.
That's right. The saucy intern. Somebody somewhere we would get in trouble.
Definitely.
And I'm still stuck in home. Jersey Mike's Day of Giving to Special Olympics was so much fun. It sounds fun. You want to call him Noodle instead of Alfredo? Jay left his hat and glasses behind. Oh, he only needs them glasses when he's at work, and most of the time he don't wear them. They're prescription. But Jay's head is about as hard as his desk. You know what I mean?
Yes.
All right, you guys. Hello from New Zealand.
Wow.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, King Go. He did not leave in a hurry. It was actually, it took him a while to get out of here. Check Facebook. What's wrong with Facebook? Is it messed up? And it's been a day already. You know what? I'm not even responding to that because I felt like the same thing. And I'm the one who did that, not him. Good morning, Nova. Is that my Nova? I say my Nova. Is that my Nova? Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the roses. Jay will be back on Monday. 1:47 a.m. in New Zealand. That's fun. Courtney, I'm done with you. That is my Nova. Is that Miss Nova or Mr. Nova? Wow, you guys got some very interesting names this morning. Y'all hear that? Experience Nova. Nova's in the chat. Girl. Hair. I just was in a hurry this morning. I had to go up to the transmitter. It takes about 50 minutes. It takes about 50 minutes to go up there and do what I did. Had I done more stuff, I would have been gone longer. Uh-oh, Richard DiCarlo, you in trouble. All right, time for the impossible question, you guys. Oh, let me see. Well, people can easily Google that question. Which the one I have today is probably super easy. I think it's 10 till 8 because it's going to be a very easy question. Yes, you did get in here at just the right time. Thank you to Nova for bringing us the impossible question every day for what, 3-4 years now? It's been a long time. All right. Are y'all ready for the question? Our numbers to call if you think you know the answer are 584-3388, 584-3389, or 584-3372. Sorry, TikTok, I had to give the phone number, so we have to cut you off now. All right, so here's the deal. We've got this impossible question today, brought to you by Nova. What you're going to win is a gift certificate to Omila's Hometown Cooking and Deo Gloria Jiu-Jitsu Gym. That is a 30-day pass for you to try jiu-jitsu. That's right. They say it's pretty good. Are y'all ready? About 60% of people admit they lie to their boss about this. That's your question. About 60% of people admit that they lie to their boss about this. What is it? What is it that 60% of people are lying to their boss about? I don't. I do not lie to my boss about it. I have probably lied to a boss in the past about it. At some point, I'm sure I have. So what's your, why you're going to the doctor? That is a great answer. I like that. Do you lie to your boss about this? If you do, tell me what it is. So that way, maybe you can win the impossible question today. Tell you what the phone numbers are. So, what do you lie to your boss about? 60% of people lie to their boss about. Oh, what time you left for lunch? That's a really good thing. If you don't have to clock in and out, you could lie. You could lie about that. I don't lie to Jay about this because I'm just like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? We haven't had any calls, but there's a ton of answers. So if you guys have an answer, let us know what it is. Good morning. What's your answer? It is not being sick. Fredo, can you save her life? Being sick? Yeah. You've been there too. Thank you, dear. Try again. All right. So she said being sick. All right. So what is it? What is it that 60% of people feel like they got to lie to their boss about? Ooh, warrior for life. How how much you appreciate them. That's pretty funny. Like telling your boss, I appreciate you, but you don't. I think pretty,
More than 60%.
no, I do appreciate my bosses for real. And I do. So, what is it? What is it that 60% of people, I can't believe 60% of people lie to their boss about it. But then again, some people have a boss. If like, the people that tell me while they were late, the ones that say, hey, this is what I got going on today. This is just something that you just, I don't know. I mean, you just don't lie to people about this. You just don't lie to your boss about this. So what is the answer? No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm telling the truth. Like I said, it is what it is. What do 60% of people lie to their boss about? I can't believe nobody. I haven't even seen the answer. That someone passed away and they really didn't. Yeah, that's right. People do that. Yes. I mean, that's it. Stomach issues. Okay, you could lie about that. But this is one thing in particular. I'm telling you, I do this every day and I don't lie about it. If that doesn't give you the answer, then you don't know me. Getting hurt. Okay, I see. You guys are giving all the reasons, but why are you giving these reasons? So call in if you think you know the answer. Let us know. Yeah. Okay. Don't be stealing stuff. That's not good. All right. Nobody knows the answer. 4 minutes until it's going to win. Omila's hometown cooking today. A gift certificate from there, and then you're going to win that 30-day pass to Deo Glory Jiu Jitsu Gym. I have seen a lot of reasons, a lot of excuses, but what are you doing? Why do you have these excuses? There's your answer. Why do you have the need to throw out all of these excuses? About 60% of people say they lied to their boss about this. What is it? All right. You guys tell me where Jay's at. I don't know. So you guys have given all these excuses, but why are you having to give those excuses? What did you do to have to come up with an excuse? And I ain't gonna lie about it, so that should tell you the answer right there. I see the correct answer on the chat, so somebody needs to come in or call in. Excuse me. I know not everybody wants to try jujitsu, but you should. You should definitely try jujitsu and oh my let's hometown. Thank you to Nova for bringing us the impossible question every day. Good morning. What's your answer? It is being late for work. That's what they lie about. What's your name? All right. Thank you so much, dear. Have a great day. Absolutely. Thank you, sir. You too. Thank you. Bye bye. All right. Well, somebody who didn't even want to pick up the prize won because you guys didn't call in. It's why you're late for work. You lied to your boss about why you're late. Tell you, I be late all the time. I do not lie to Jay. I just tell him, hey, this is why I'm late. You guys shouldn't lie either. Good morning, Rhonda. How are you? But I get it though. Sometimes you have a boss who might be mean. I'm not saying he's not mean. He's plenty mean. But you may not have someone that's understanding or but and actually even when I am late, I don't even have to tell Jay because he don't want to hear it. He don't. He don't want to hear. I'm serious. He don't want to hear it. You're late. You're late. Period. Doesn't even matter why you're late. You're late. So it just happens. He's out. I can't say where he's at because I'm waiting on a local to tell me where he's at. Carrie Lynn Clampett to the birthday list. Yes, ma'am. To add Carrie Lynn Clampett to the birthday list. If you guys have a birthday or anniversary, you could let us know who it is, and we'll get them on the list. You got me worried about you coughing today.
It's just a very dry cough. It's
Being late does throw the whole day off, and that's what's wrong with me today. I had to go to the transmitter. I came in, and then I went to the transmitter, and then I came back. So I'm completely thrown off. I don't have prep. I didn't have questions. Everything is a super last minute, and it's kind of made it for a rough day. I mean, rough morning already. But thankfully, Fredo's here. He kind of, sucked in the flow. I am still working. That's right. I am here. The pollen could be bothering him. It could be. But I know that you've been sick. Like you're sick, and she still has a cough. And I'll be thinking, is this going to go away? All right, you guys, it's time for the news and all that good, fun stuff that we got coming up at the top of the hour. So we'll have that here for you guys. So we're going to take a break, but we will be back. I know, I'm telling you, you just be late. You just be late. It is what it is. You didn't get up on time or, whatever. It doesn't even matter. You're just late.
Casting from First Bank Studios, KKBI 106.1 FM, Broken Bow, Idaho.
Oh, nice. It just skipped it.
That's okay. Your local news and community events.
So, happy birthday.
There is a benefit auction and fajita dinner for
Carrie
Williams at the Trinity Baptist Church in Idaho. The Goodwater Masonic Lodge, number 148.
All right, you guys, I have to go do something in the production room real quick.
School cafeteria.
So I'll be right back.
6 p.m.
Good morning, Vanessa.
UMC is having a wild onion dinner. Beginning at 10 a.m. All proceeds go to church activities. For more details on these local events and others, log on to our website, seokradio.com. If you have an event that you would like to add, email it to us, kkbi1061fm@gmail.com. I'm Laney J reporting.
News from the Radio Oklahoma News Network. I'm Ann Roberts. High winds today and tomorrow and warm weather, perfect conditions for wildfires. There's a high fire danger issued for a large portion of the state today. 21 counties across the state have burn bans in place, including Oklahoma County, which hasn't had a burn ban issued since 2022. A wildfire in Custer County, Butler, forced the evacuation of all residents from their homes. The Custer County fire, there are several wildfires that are active across the state. Cormorant will be voting on a proposed city sales tax next month. Radio Oklahoma's David McCollum has the story.
City leaders say passing the tax would allow potholes to be patched and repairs made to storm drains. If approved, officials estimate it would bring in $8 million each year. Over the next 10 years, that would mean nearly $80 million dedicated solely to street and drainage improvements.
From the Radio Oklahoma News Network, I'm Ann Roberts.
In 1958, the Hillary family purchased a small telephone company in their hometown of Medicine Park. Now in their third generation, Hillary delivers state-of-the-art services across rural Oklahoma. For Main Street business owners and our future generation of leaders, the farmers at the heart of our rural economies, Hillary is always innovating, consistently connecting, and relentlessly going where others won't. Because every community, every person matters.
I was live streaming makeup when my internet went down. My followers were furious. Like, both of them.
Someone damaged the gas line and the service was turned off for safety. Now my chippy is ruined and I'm simmering.
As my dog was digging into my chocolate delight, someone dug through a water main. No water, no bath, no light. All because my neighbor didn't contact 811.
Okie 811 reminds you to contact 811 before.
Horatio State Bank has been proudly serving customers since 1905. Personal business checking account, savings account, CDs, on a variety of loan options on new ranges There are many services that Horatio State Bank offers. Explore their website, HoratioStateBank.com, or visit with their friendly staff at one of their branches. Visit and Ashdown. Experience the difference in banking with outstanding customer service. Horatio State Bank, member FDIC.
This McCarthy County Tourism Spotlight is brought to you by Farmers Bank, currently supporting the places and people that make our counties banking with heart and backing the beauty of Southeast Oklahoma. Also brought to you in part by Girls Gone Wine, where every Wednesday is Wine Wednesday. Cafe Diem, shop in the front, party in the back, in downtown Broken Bow. Tucked away in the foothills of the Comanche Mountains near Octavia, Oklahoma, there's a wet weather wonder waiting. Whiskey Falls, a rugged two-tier waterfall that comes alive after the rain. Upper Falls, Lower Falls, and pure Oklahoma wild in between. It's remote, it's raw, and yes, this is bear, hog, and rattlesnake country. A photographer's dream when the water's flowing and the leaves are dancing. Bring your sense of adventure to Whiskey Falls. Hidden, wild, but worth the hype. Thanks for staying with us. For McCurtain County Tourism Spotlight, powered by Farmers Bank and Trust.
Here's the latest sports from the Radio Oklahoma Network. I'm Dave Lanning. Jalen Brown scored 14 of his 31 points in a pivotal third quarter, and the Celtics rallied to beat the Thunder 119-109 last night. That snapped the Thunder's 12-game winning streak. Jason Tatum added 19 points, 12 rebounds, while also contributing 7 assists as Boston earned a split the two regular season matchups between the past two New York champs. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander led the Thunder with 33 and 8 assists. Lou Dort added 14. Kevin Williams finished with 7 points in his following injury. Carter Goodwin's second home run of the game was a centerpiece of a 5-run 7th inning that pushed 21st ranked OSU softball 10-7 past to Tulsa at the Collins family softball complex.
Are y'all having fun?
Malin earned the winning relief, allowing 1 earned run and striking out 6 in the 4 inning. Stay down on the Radio Oklahoma Network store.
Women have been Oklahoma's trusted source for accountability for over 130 years. Still,
That's sweet stuff.
with 4 locations, you'll find a wide variety of products. You get all the projects done around your property. You know they're so much more than just a food store. They have flavor, supplies, and what supplies and more. And in-house nutrition. Look on custom things if needed. Stillwater Milling, find our locations at stillwatermill.com.
Are you an Oklahoma Farm Bureau member? The Farm Bureau membership up to the world of benefits. And counts on a variety of products and services. Just supporting our agriculture. Most importantly, you can become a part of a grassroots organization that advocates for our family farmers and to learn more, or you can become a member today by visiting the County Farm Bureau. Or you can visit us online at okfarmbureau.org. Because together we are your Oklahoma.
Jay and Laney J live, weekdays 6 to 9:30 a.m. on Best Country 106. Warning, Jay and Laney J are equal opportunity offenders. Listen at your own risk.
I'm just laying there like cold granite stone.
You gotta Thank you, Sophie.
Gotta wake up, yeah.
Good morning, Jaden Bean. How are you? Ashley's What does that mean? Am I yelling? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Not me. Those headphones are really loud. Did I blow you out there? I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Okay. All right. Thank goodness. All right. So we have got Fredo for a few more minutes with us. Well, a little bit longer. So we're glad for that. Of course, we are not going to be doing today. How do you guys like that game? I think it's fun. I think the Are You Smarter Than Jay Lindley is fun. It's cool to come up with the questions because we always have some good ones usually. So it's good. Let's see, where can we go? What do we get some good stories for you? Fredo, you got any weird news? You got anything odd that's happened around that we know about?
Not really. I just school, work, home.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta school. I gotta work. I gotta go to school. I get it. I totally get it.
It's just
School can be a lot though,
definitely.
especially when you're making good grades and you're doing things and you want to move up in life and move to college. You got to get those good grades, you got to do right. Ooh. The White House declined Elon Musk's offer to cover TSA salaries during the partial government shutdown. Oh, we had a government shutdown. Where have I been? See? Yeah. Oh, good morning. I love that car. You see that car?
Yes.
I love to see Brandon and Shari driving around in that car because they just look like a couple of kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I went to school with them. Like they've been married, I mean, years, if not longer.
Yeah.
So, I love to see them in that. It's a cute car if you guys have seen it. It's red. It's a convertible. It's an old car. It's really cool. So I love to see them in that. They just be riding around, having a good time. Today's show host Savannah Guthrie is going to break her silence about her mother Nancy's disappearance. Two-part interview with co-host Hoda Kobe. It's going to air today and tomorrow. So there are some preview clips about that. Oh, happy birthday to Nikki Latta. Happy birthday, Nikki. Bless your heart. Your birthday's so close to your husband. You are allowed to act up today, Nikki. You are absolutely allowed to act up today, and I hope that you do. That's Nikki Latta having a birthday. Didn't one of your girls just have a birthday too? I like all those birthdays. I share a birthday with my dad, which is August the 6th, but my mom's is August the 5th. And then one of my brothers is August the 1st. So it's fun. We just have a big party in August, which is what we do, which is what we need to do next Thursday for Fredo's birthday. So happy birthday, Nikki. Thank you for letting us know that. It's cool. I love it. Let's see what else we got. Ooh. Man, there's a bunch of crazy stuff going on in the world, as usual. Hannah Montana's Malibu beach house is available for Airbnb stays. Did y'all know that? This might be. Good morning, you're on Jay and Laney J. What's up? That's Leslie Mullen. All right, I got her on. Thanks for calling in. You too. Bye-bye. All right. I'm going to put Leslie Mullen on the birthday list as well. Get her on there. Happy birthday, Leslie. Okay, so what we was talking about, there are 10 one-night experiences that accommodate up to 4 guests each at the Oceanside property, featuring 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and the famous rotating closet from none other than Hannah Montana series. That's right. Bookings opened on Wednesday. Stays that run through April 16th. So if you love Hannah Montana, if you're a big fan, then there you go. You can stay at Hannah Montana's beach house. I like that. Sounds cool. Ooh. TikTok user Hannah Peters found old photographs at Goodwill. She initially thought were the saddest thing she had ever seen. The 25-year-old noticed that their personal quality was really good, and she decided to share the discovery online. Something about them caught her eye. She felt like they were really personal, very homey. TikTok viewers quickly identified the faces as belonging to Grammy-winning singer Jill Scott and possibly her family members. Peter returned to the store on March 24th and found most of the other photos that were there were still available, including a school portrait. Scott's social media manager contacted Peters about returning the pictures. She said she kind of felt surprised and she was excited, but she felt responsible as well to make sure the pictures were safe. So she's coordinated the return time through proper channels. It sounds like maybe they really donated those and they were at that thrift store. So that's crazy. I like it. Whoa. Philadelphia Airport set a Guinness World Record with the longest line of cheesesteaks. Do you ever just look at the Guinness Book of World Records?
It's
There,
just like, what do you think of this?
you are absolutely right. I wonder, how did someone think of this? Oh, I'm going to see how long I can sit in a chair with my foot propped up on the bar. Yeah, it's just really weird. Well, Philadelphia International Airport broke the Guinness World Record for the longest line of cheesesteaks on National Cheesesteak Day on Tuesday. Airport restaurants, PHL Food and Shops partnered with the City of Philadelphia and the Department of Aviation to assemble 1,291 cheesesteaks on the concourse between Terminal B and C. The record-setting display required 225 pounds of cheese sauce, 990 pounds of shaved beef, and 1,291 footlong rolls. The previous record, it doesn't say what the previous record is, but it says the cooking and assembling the longest line of cheesecakes ever will be among many historic moments in Philadelphia. Okay.
Was there a previous record for this? Because it feels like maybe they just thought of it. And it's like, you know what? Let's get Phil
Another record.
Another record that's for he's known for the cheesesteaks.
I think you're right about that. They just wanted to have that record, so it's crazy.
Like, who knows? New York maybe might try to do the world's largest pizza. Who knows?
They probably have that. I'm going to find out. What is the current record for world's? I bet Jay knows this just off the top of his head. He loves pizza. For world's largest pizza. The current Guinness World Record for the largest pizza is 13,990 square feet, achieved by a YouTube star and Pizza Hut in Los Angeles. It was a massive pepperoni pizza created using 13,000 pounds of dough and was donated to local charities. They had it at the Los Angeles Convention Center. It was baked in sections to achieve the final size. That's great. Yeah. So yeah, I will smack you when I meet you with all the debauchery you got going there. If I ever meet you. All right, let's see. I had to drag a puzzle piece. Sorry. That's always funny. All right, so now we know about the world's largest pizza. Isn't that something? I don't know. I think it's kind of crazy. There will not be, are you more than Jay Lindsay today? I think he needed a break. You guys were closing in on him. He started winning. And he didn't like it very much. I'm just kidding. All right. I'm just kidding. He needed a break. He's got to refresh his mind so he can come back and be right. You know what I mean? All right, you guys. We got some good music here for you. It's 18 minutes after 8 o'clock. We'll be right back.
Let's get it.
It was giving to you. You're probably mad at me if you heard me say this. I'm just kidding. Jay is pretty smart. You sure you're okay?
Yes.
Now I'm yelling.
Today,
Today's off. You taking turns with the symptoms? Taking turns with the symptoms? All right, you guys. What's everybody doing today? English with the Eva Vitas. I don't even know what that says. He needs a drink. He's got a drink. He's taking care of himself. Anybody celebrating National Nougat Day? Who's eating a bunch of nougats today? Aw, thank you, Isaac. You have a great day as well. I'm going to smack you around now. You're a year and 17 hours away. That's hilarious. I like that. Anybody have any birthdays or anniversaries that y'all want to share? Remember, it's Nikki Latta's birthday. What's everybody doing today? Are y'all working? It's Thursday. Most of you are probably working today. Jack gang? Working. I thought you said walking. Getting ready for work all the way in Washington State. Have we talked before? Eric, what's up? How are you? I love Washington State. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. Ms. Levi, really? I have family in the Central Toledo area. Good morning, Bradford. And I never found what you were asking about. I never saw that anywhere. Good morning. I have. I've been responding. Thank you. You are. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time to tell me that. I most certainly will. Thank you. You have a great day. Bye-bye. All right, it's 23 minutes after 8 o'clock. What y'all doing? Good morning, Charlene. Seen her the other day at the store. Slushy all over us. Where'd my wife say, where'd Miss Levi go? Where'd you go? Welcome. We got your music news coming up and entertainment news coming up here in a few. Thank you. I don't remember. And thank you, Isaac, sweetheart. Um, Thank you to Hamptons of Hochatown for bringing us the stream this morning on TikTok. Best Country 106, that's Jared Neiman. And drink to that all night. Before that was Kane Brown. And like I love country music. I love country music. I love live music. Live music makes me happy. There is a 13-year-old boy from Houston that earned one of the Boy Scouts' rarest honors after he saved his stepdaughter from drowning. They were on a rafting trip in Georgia, and he fell into Class 3 rapids in the Blue Ridge Mountains. He became trapped with his foot stuck under the raft seat while his head remained underwater. With only brief moments to breathe when the water levels dropped, he was facing death, really. His helmet protected his head from bouncing off the rocks. But the young boy steadied himself, climbed across to free his foot before kayakers completed the rescue. They had no doubt that if Devin hadn't released his foot, that he would not have made it. So they piloted the raft, or the young boy piloted the raft through 20 more minutes of rapids. And he received the honor medal with crossed palms awarded fewer than 300 times in Boy Scout century in history. So that's pretty awesome. He was only 13 years old. Sometimes, when you're that age, you may not think as fast, oh, I need to do this or do that or whatever. But even as adults, we don't often don't think fast enough to get something done. Because I don't happen. Whoa, at first, just, kind of spring into action is very important. So congratulations to that young man. That's pretty awesome. I like that. Ooh, election fraud. That's about right. A woman sentenced for putting googly eyes on an $89,000 sculpture. An Australian woman received 60 hours of community service, and she's got to pay $1,400 compensation. She pled guilty to graffiti charges after placing googly eyes on Mount Gambier's controversial cast in blue sculpture. It was $89,000 artwork, locally dubbed the Blue Bob. Yeah, it sparked criticism since it's been installed. There's a lot of it. Well, the woman had way too many adult beverages, and she put some googly eyes on there. Thought she was being funny, but she chipped the sculpture's paint. She put them on there and she tried to take them off, and she took the paint. She did. Repair cost was about $1,400. So she said that she would make better decisions moving forward, and she has reduced her substance abuse. So that was the problem. Anyway, she had to pay. Don't be putting googly eyes on statues. How about you just don't touch stuff that don't belong to you? How about that? Leave people's stuff alone. That's what I'm talking about. Leave it alone. All right. All right, you guys, it's 27 minutes after 8 o'clock. We'll be back with our morning mashup of the entertainment news and music news here on Best Country 106.
All right, I'm probably going to head out to get my book.
I know, I'm going to lock the door behind the chat. We'll be right back. You can't change them, ladies. Y'all know what? Can I tell y'all something about Fredo? He's such a good kid. Let me tell y'all something. This young man parked across the street, right? Me and Jay, we just jaywalk all day long, crossing the street. We're 50,000 watts, Isaac, in case you didn't know, 50,000 watts. Anyway, Fredo goes to the the crosswalk where you're supposed to walk across every time. Every single time he goes to the crosswalk. I want to share something with the chat. I didn't even share this on. That's the way you're supposed to do it. You're right. Courtney Pion, what you do? And that's why I was saying me and Jay just jaywalk every day. Everybody else that I see walking across the street be jaywalking as well. But not Fredo. No, we're downtown. We're downtown, so we park diagonal on each side of the street. There's nothing wrong with her calling him a good boy. She didn't mean anything by that. He is a good boy. Hi, Nana. Is it Nana or Nana? We do like to break the rules. I can't even argue with you there. Your local ever told me where Jay was? Okay, what was that? Good morning, Marty Bell Federation. What was that noise? Get a girl in this town. No. Which one? They're asking about the tattoos behind my ears. Good morning to whoever said good morning, you guys. The comments just fly by so fast sometimes we don't see them. Fredo left his cough. What's up with that? The tattoo behind my ear did not hurt. This one over here is a hummingbird and a book that represents my mom. And this one over here is a flower. And it's my mom got a tattoo at the same time on her arm, and my dad got one on his arm at the same time I got this one. So I just wanted a little flower behind my ear. I love flowers. But the hummingbird in the book is for my mom. My mom is still alive, but I didn't want to wait until she passed to get my mom tattoo, if that makes sense. Jay is gone. He's gone. I was waiting for someone, a local, to tell me where he was so I could give him a prize. I'll have to go back to the comments and see if we have one. Well, thank you very much, Nana. I was wondering if it was Nana because my daughter's name is Nala. We call her Nana. Call her Nana, call her Naz. I used to call her Nana when she was little. That's not my name. I went to my very first. Thank you, Carrie. I went to my very first gender reveal party. Last year. Never been to a gender reveal, and it was fun. My friends Kylie and Riley, their sisters, they're both pregnant right now, and they are both due around the same time. So what we know right now, Kylie already has a little girl, so she's going to have a boy, and then her sister Riley is supposed to have a girl. Now they did these early gender tests or whatever, so they're like afraid that they could be wrong or whatnot. And I'm like, well, if one of yours is wrong, I hope they're both wrong, and then they'll be flipped. You know what I mean? The one will have a girl and the one will have a boy. Anyway, they're sisters, and they're expecting. together, and it was not planned at all by either one of them. So I think that it's great. It's really awesome. I've known their mother my entire life, so it's really cool that they're both going to have a baby at the same time. Kylie has a daughter already, but anyway, they're just really cool. I know, Marty, it's going to be great whenever you come down here. And speaking of people coming to visit Courtney, um, Jay must sit in the back. I used to sit in this chair. Um, Courtney, there is a Harry Potter themed cabin in Ho Chi Minh. The kids will grow up together. I think that's great too. Yeah, there's a Harry Potter themed cabin in Ho Chi Minh. My friend cleans it. She's the cleaner or whatever. So I was going to try to find the link to it today and send it to you. It's a huge cabin. But anyway, I wanted you to know about it. And Jay had told me to tell you to message Catrice about the Hamptons of Ho Chi Town, about staying there whenever you decide to come to town. So anyway. All right, you guys, it's 8:35. This has been a weird thing. Listen, this has been so weird. Good morning, King Jackson. When do you pick up Jay from the airport? It has been wild. We've got some air conditioner issues at the transmitter site. So I had to go up there last night and turn around, went back up there this morning before I came in. So it's been kind of rough. And of course, I let Jay know. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry you're having to deal with this. And I almost told him, don't even think about not going on your trip. Well, we have AC. It's just AC needs to be serviced. But then I wanted to tell him, don't even think about not going on your trip. You're going on your trip. But he didn't. He didn't say anything. Because if you guys know Jay at all, if he's out of town or he's not here when things go wrong, it's hard for him. You know what I mean? Because he wants to be here. He wants to be taking care of it. He doesn't want, us to do it. So, but we do it. Thankfully, I know what to do because I've been here 11 years, 12 years. 12 years of work for the radio station. So, you just, and it's almost the same for me. If I'm out of town and Jay's having issues, like I want to be here so I can help him. So, it's not bad at all. It's really good. I'm just throwed off this morning. That's all. So, just throwed off a little bit, but it's starting to simmer down. We are a good team. You're absolutely right, Jackson. I'm listening. He's like a brother, though. Like I do my own brothers. Well, Lily, thank you so much. You have a great day there in Malaysia. He is. He really is like a brother. I'm telling you. And we be fighting. He be making me mad. I'll be like, you know what? Ugh. But I'm sure I love it. 20 years. Okay, Carrie, then you know exactly what it's good whenever you can be cool with your co-host like that. I am single. I'm divorced. I've been divorced for a while. And I like being single. Um, wow, that's good. I'm single. I'm not sure about mingling, but we'll see. You're gonna be the right one. All right, you guys, we are back with Jay and Laney J Live. We have got entertainment for you guys this morning. I'm gonna come for that. Good morning. That's my friend Alexis. Yep. Good morning, Pharrell. You probably didn't hear me. The Supreme Court on Wednesday unanimously ruled that Cox Communications is not liable for music piracy. That's right. They said that it was committed by its users, and the decision overturns a $1 billion judgment from a Virginia court in favor of major record labels. That's interesting. Adam Sandler will star in Time Out, a Netflix remake of the French psychological drama Du Temps, or excuse me, Les Emplois du Temps. The cast includes William Dafoe, Murray Abraham, Gabby Hoffman, Steve Zahn, and Adam Horowitz. That sounds pretty interesting too. CBS Media Ventures has announced its syndication lineup for the 26-27 season, renewing Entertainment Tonight, Inside Edition, and a courtroom series called Hot Bench. The game show Flipside and The Perfect Line will also return, as well as the Drew Barrymore Show. Gwyneth Paltrow is she's starring in and executive producing Netflix's upcoming film Strangers, adapted by Bella Burden's best-selling memoir. They announced the project on Wednesday after winning the rights in a competitive bidding process. Universal Pictures has canceled Murder, She Wrote movie to open in theaters on December 22nd. I said canceled, excuse me. Universal Pictures has scheduled the new Murder, She Wrote movie to open in theaters in 2027. Jamie Lee Curtis plays Jessica Fletcher. I think that was a good choice. I do. I think she'll be good at that. Of course, I don't know. I like Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm always a fan of her. The Los Angeles police commissioners ruled Tuesday that 3 officers acted improperly when they shot true crime author Julian Warren in April 2025. 2 officers and 1 sergeant violated department policy during that incident. She is the estranged wife of Weezer's bassist, Scott Schreiner. She was wounded after emerging from her Eagle Rock home during an unrelated police investigation. That's crazy. And Usher says he has nothing negative to share about Diddy. He says he chooses instead to focus on the mogul's contributions to Black business and culture. Speaking to Forbes, the singer described his former mentor's first impression as legacy. That's right. Usher lived with Combs as a teenager while he was recording his debut album in 1994. That's very interesting. So he says he's just chosen to stay positive. A 35-year-old woman entered a not guilty plea on Wednesday to over a dozen felony charges related to allegedly firing residents on March 8th. Very interesting. Well, that is it for your entertainment and music news. I have more, but that stuff is not airworthy. I don't even want to talk about it in the chat. That's what I was thinking, Warrior for Life. I probably brought that up. Seriously, that's kind of what I was thinking. That's how that works sometimes, You just never know. And then at other times, when people are good to you, super good to you, and then they do something that's bad, it's hard for you to not stick up for them. They've been to you. You know what I mean? The people that you're close to and the people that you live life with, that take care of you, take care of them, whatever the people you're closest to. Sometimes it's hard to admit when they've done things that have been not so good. So I totally get that. All right, what else is happening around? Anybody got any fun plans for the weekend? It's Thursday. We know the weekend is coming up. So, singer FKA Twigs, I forgot about this one, filed a lawsuit Wednesday in Los Angeles Superior Court seeking to block Shia LaBeouf from enforcing parts of their settlement's non-disclosure agreement. The real name is Talia Barnett. She says LaBeouf is illegally preventing her from discussing some things that happened. She wants to discuss it. So she's trying to get that taken care of. And Shia LaBeouf, it's almost like once you get in trouble, you stay in trouble. You know what I mean? Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Like some of these people get in trouble and they stay in trouble. Okay, apparently new research from Rutgers University and 3 other institutions reveals that unexpected free time feels subjectively longer than planned free time of equal duration. Across 7 studies involving over 1,800 participants, researchers found that game time from canceled meetings or appointments creates a contrast effect. People mentally compare the windfall against their original expectation of zero free time. This perception changes effects and it changes actual behavior. People walk slower and choose longer activities when they get an unexpected break. One lab study shows that participants with gain time spent 13% longer leaving the building, despite having identical minutes available. The effect occurs regardless of whether cancellations are welcome or disappointing. If you guys have a meeting, say you get off work at 4 o'clock every day, and the boss calls a meeting. It says, okay, we'll have a meeting at 3:30. It's probably going to last through 5. They tell you this when you get to work. So the whole rest of the day, you have got to go to this meeting at 3:30 when you're supposed to be getting off work at 4. And now you got to be in a meeting until 5 o'clock. And then you plan your afternoon around the meeting. Obviously, you got to be there. Boss said it's mandatory. And then he comes back at say 3 o'clock and says, you know what, meeting's canceled. Meeting's canceled, got to do it another day. What do you do with that time now? Now that you have the time that you don't have to go to that meeting, do you schedule something else? Or do you just get off the clock at 4 o'clock and go home? Or do you schedule something else from 4 to 5? Maybe you've arranged childcare from 4 to 5 because you knew you were going to have to be at work. But now that you arranged it, technically you still have an extra hour to be kid free. So what do? Do you take that and you go ahead and do something, spend a little time with yourself? Or do you be like, no, I'm going to go ahead and go, get my kid and, whatever. So what do? All right, 4 o'clock, I'm out of there. But what do? Do you take that time for yourself? Or do you go ahead and go pick up the child? Or do you go ahead and go home? Or, what do? I don't know what I would do because I would want to have a little time to myself. I love my kid. I love being around my daughter. She's super fun. Hanging out with your sister-in-law and her babies and having a fish fry this weekend. That sounds like a good time. What are the rest of you doing this weekend? Nobody. Well, you guys probably do answer me because school on by. Right? You don't have kids, so it's all you time. I remember those days when I had all me time. That's right. Cleaning, that's good. I didn't have my daughter until I was 35. So she calls it my geriatric pregnancy. She's the only one I have. But so I'm an older mom than most of the other kids. There's another mom that's like 25. And her daughter's older, which is fine. But I'm like, I'm 20 years older than her. You know what I mean? I'm an old mom. But anyway, I'm glad I didn't have a kid. Anyway, I probably just get my kid. Nearly half of drivers say modern driving tests are unfairly difficult. Like 2,000 drivers revealed that 60% of newer motorists and 42% of older license holders believe driver's tests have become unfairly harder than a decade ago. Recent test takers face longer booking waits and shorter shortages, and they have to space out lessons due to costs now because it's nearly double the previous rate. 28% of new drivers report test delays that they hurt job prospects, while 35% felt less independent. Today's new drivers average 27 years old compared to 21 years old previously. 68% of those 2,000 people also felt increased pressure, knowing that they would have to retest and it would mean additional long waits. I will tell you guys this. I grew up here, right? I grew up here. I've been driving, who knows, probably since I was 9 or 10. Of course, we drove, three-wheelers and stuff like that, which is different. It does teach you to control the vehicle. But I started driving, when I was young. My dad taught me how to drive a standard 3/4 ton truck. And we would go on a gravel road, stop on a hill, and we would take off. And it was a standard vehicle. Stop on a hill and take off. And I could not roll backwards. And that was the best way to learn how to drive. I can drive a stick. You know what I mean? I can drive anything. It's different now because there's not a lot of standard vehicles out there now. They're mostly all automatic. But my dad taught me how to drive. When I was 15 and a half and I had my permit, we were we had to go pick up my sister-in-law. My brother was in Korea. My sister-in-law was in Arizona. And we went to pick her up. And just my dad and I. And he had this big three-quarter ton truck with a camper on the side. I mean, it was just like a camper shell. It wasn't like a huge one. But I had to drive, the Dallas area traffic and then on to El Paso. I don't even know if I got that far, but I was terrified. But my dad was in the vehicle with me. And that's what he was doing. He was teaching me how to drive, to handle different situations. Was I scared? I was scared to death. I would today. I drive in Dallas traffic any day, don't care. The traffic does not bother me. Now, I did live in Tulsa for 15 years. I will tell you, when I went and took my driver's test, the driver's examiner we had at the time, I love him. A lot of us loved him. Valeni's. I don't think that he is with us any longer, but he was great. He was serious. He made sure you could drive, but he was great. And so our driver's test was not that hard. However, when I moved to Tulsa, my friends' kids were getting their license. They had to drive around neighborhoods. They had to go along the streets. They had to go to a park. They had to get out on the freeway. They had a really hard actual driver's test. The written test was not so bad, but the driving test itself, it was hard. And then most of the time, a lot of the kids had to retake the test. But now they have to retake those tests here too because of the written test. The written test is kind of difficult, but I've had some conversations with our driver's examiners over at Idaho, and they're all pretty cool. They're pretty cool. They just want you to know how to drive. So I get it if your test may be a little bit harder because you need to know how to drive and do the correct thing, like not hanging your window, looking backwards, going 40 down a 25, right stop. The driver's tests, I think, are a little bit more difficult than what they used to be. And I'm talking about the written test. Because the driver examiners, they'll tell you where you messed up, why you didn't pass and what you need to study. I think they're pretty good. I mean, some of those tests, though, that you could get to study is not your state. You have to get the ones to study for your state. And it's good that those are out there, but you do need to study. And I do recommend that every driver's ed. Some states require it, and so driver's ed is a good thing. It really is. I almost ran over my dad at Walmart during driver's ed. Yeah, I went down the wrong lane, the wrong way in the parking lot. And it was my dad that was coming up the other end. Had no idea. Driver exam. Went over him. Oh, sorry about that. That's my dad. Anyway, you guys, if you're complaining about the harder test, try to study a little bit more. If you don't pass the first time, just study. Go back and do it again. You'll pass. But I know us too. We had a lot of, I mean, we could practice driving in certain areas where now you can't. You can't practice driving. I don't think like we used to. So things are different now than they were 30 years ago. Ugh, I hate saying that. That's not fun. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Oh, we got some Morgan Wallen. We'll be right back. Yo, this is my song. Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet. Facebook and YouTube is being glitchy. Jackson's got to go. I better not be giving stick. I'm sorry, Nana, if you're still there. What did that mean? I did not realize it. What y'all eating today? What y'all eat for breakfast? Hi, in Nicaragua. How are you? Welcome. Good morning, Mama Sue. Super loud. Probably gonna get all kinds of today. Mama Sue. My daughter's sister lives in Chicago. If we ever, if I say if, but when we go visit her there, we will have to come see you guys too. Galapagos Islands, is that how you say that? Good morning. Good morning, Jeremy. Glad everybody's here. It'll be fun. She works for in the courthouse. She works for the. Good morning, Jeremy. Where's the state in the court system? Galapagos Island, Pacific, Ecuador. I like that. This is my very favorite Morgan Wallen song. It's hard to say that too. You can speak around. I ain't mad about it. TikTok, you know I gotta shut you guys down because it's almost swap shop time. Not yet. It's gonna be a few minutes, but yes, Lisa. I don't think there's. I know for a fact that there's not a Morgie Wally song that I don't like. I love the Morgie Wally. You guys, when I'm by myself, I don't have time to check my messages. Good morning, Wolfman Clint. I'm glad you're enjoying us. That makes me feel good. Hi from Nicaragua. Jeremy, how you doing, buddy? Man, I love me some Jeremy on the air. I can't wait to see you again. It was so much. Ooh. Jay is out of town. No big deal. He's just out of town. He'll be back on Monday. All right, you guys. We're about to have to cut it off. Oh, Swap Shop's probably not going to be as long as it normally is. feel like hearing Big Green. A big green tractor. Good morning, Big Pappy. How are you guys? What a day. What a day. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. All right. It's almost it, you guys. I'm going to have to do, I got to do swap out. So we'll say goodbye in a few minutes. Facebook Live, YouTube. We'll have to get you guys out of here as well. But we'll be doing a swap chat. Never mind. I'll just keep that to myself. Okay. Best Country 106. It is at 9 o'clock. We got a few songs here for you, taking us into Swap Shop. But anyway, you guys, thanks for joining us this morning. It has been a fun day. Now, remember, if you got some birthdays or anniversaries to call and let me know who they are. Happy birthday, Carrie Clinton, Nikki Latta, and Leslie Mullen. All right, guys, we got some 106 with Laney J. Live. Facebook, YouTube, you guys are awesome. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning, you guys. Have a great day. Isaac, thank you for all your wonderful, sweet comments. All right, you guys, have a great day. Bye.